TheKiest stream. Doing Megaman X4 again, but this time we're doing the Zero story. Or game. Or thing. So I'm gonna let the intro rip again. Gasp. The thing I kind of wish they did with this PlayStation trilogy, because they knew it was going to be a PlayStation trilogy going into it, was kind of keep some of the characters around and then kill them off later. But that's not the case. So we played X already, now we play as Zero. Which has different intro sequences. I forgot about that voice. Now, the reason you guys can't hear that audio is because it's not very loud to begin with. But Wiley was saying, pretty much we've been rivals, it's destined, you need to go out and destroy them. But that was the first time any of us ever even tried to put the connection between Zero and Proto Man. Like, I'm sure there was ramblings and stuff, and some guy yelling at a cloud was like, I was right! I'm gonna make an essay on game facts about it, but no, that blew our minds. It's crazy. Then that cutscene's kind of freaky too, with like the images of blood, even though they're robots, but whatever. I forgot about the emergency voice too. Emergency, emergency. Mavericks emerge at the point 5567. They've occupied the Sky Lagoon. Looks like the Repliforce doing. And then, you know, Zero's like, Repliforce! Okay! I'm on my way! And so, the voice actor will sound a little different from the gameplay stuff, because I think the gameplay's from, like, the Japanese stuff. Controls real quick. He jumps. He dashes like an X. And then he has the afterglow to you know, show that he's in the middle of a dash, as opposed to if you jump too quickly. And finally, his attack, he just hits his sword, but then you can 3-hit combo with it, and you'll hear this a lot. Because it's awesome. And then he has got like a jump attack. So typically, the levels are going to be a little easier with Zero, because of his burst damage, and later because of his mobility. But we'll get more to that when we beat some of the bosses. And usually when I play this game, this is my preferred character to use. I rarely play them back to back like I'm doing for this, but figured I'd do it for the quarantine and stream sake. Note how well Zero can handle slants compared to X, since X can only fire straight. Dragoon! You're in the 14th unit! Why? This doesn't look good, Zero. That Maverick just took out the power. What? Then the Sky Lagoon will! Come crashing into the ground, yes, and destroy the entire city. We have to do something! It's too late. I must escape now. You best do the same, Zero. Damn, if the Sky Lagoon falls, it will be disastrous. There's no time. I'm going now.
Ready.
The carnage. It's horrible. Those Mavericks will pay for this. You're gonna hear that a lot. I love it. Some people hate it. I love it. I love the camp this game has. Yeah, yeah, ha, ha, yeah, 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 ha, ha, ha. Come on. Oh, it's not that one. It's this one. Then I was a big Star Wars fan growing up, so it was kind of like, oh, it's a lightsaber, yeah. So awesome. And I'm sure there was some Mega Man X 3 purists that was like, Zero should have a gun. Why does he just use a sword? That's stupid. And then enter the other character, Iris, which I think they got rid of. Well, we'll talk about it. Iris! What are you doing here? Are you okay, Buster? Zero, did you come to save me? Yes, hang on. A huge Maverick appeared. Then stay here, Iris. I'll handle it. Is this really one of Rappel forces? I don't have a moment to spare. I have to defeat him or else. And she just sits there, you know? Just chill. Warning. For those who saw my X4 run yesterday, it's going to be pretty much the same thing, just it's a Zero instead. Ooh, forgot he had a melee attack. He's too good. He's good. It's a good character, you know? He's Zero. He's Zero. You think they'll sword fight? Zero. A long time no see. Colonel! What are you doing here? I've come to save my sister Iris. I hope she's okay. She's fine. I just rescued her. Oh, thanks, Zero. I owe you one. Colonel, I have a question for you. Did your unit attack this place? What are you talking about? Rumpelforce came here for help. We weren't involved in the attack. They suspect you've become a Maverick. What? Disarm and come with me to the HQ. I'm afraid I can't. Soldiers never drop their weapons. I won't do it, not even for you, Zero. Then they'll think you're a Maverick. So be it. The Rumpelforce prefers war over dishonor and shame. Goodbye, Zero. Wait, Colonel, listen to me! Rumpelforce! You know, all they had to do is disarm here and they would be fine, you know? Alright, make sure I save in the right spot. Which will be here. Oh, I forgot to do this. Creators.
We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all that join, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards the new golden era for the Replicants.
Woo!
I choose to begin this sentence. Take heed, we have now our choice. Let us fight valiantly with courage and pride.
History! Uh-oh. He mad. Alright. Iris! What are you doing here? My brother, the Colonel, started the coup! I know. Please, don't fight against them! This must be some kind of mistake! They've occupied several cities already! As a hunter, I must stop them! Zero, I must go now! Okay, I have to remember this. Emergency, emergency. Infiltrate enemy-occupied jungle, destroy the weapon under construction. A bug has corrupted the network. Dive into cyberspace and exterminate it. The Rebel Force ship is taken off, pursue and blasted out of the air. Dragoon of the 14th Unit is a traitor. Locate and bring him to 800 HQ. Rebel Force decimated the city and left. Pursue them aboard a land chaser. The abandoned lab is now operational. Investigate and destroy the lab. A military train is moving supplies. Cut off Rebel Force's supply route. We've discovered a hidden snow base. Halt production of the new weapon. Dr. Good. So pretty much the order I did for X, I really is my order for Zero, more or less. Except, I think with Zero you can make it so that he never has to go backtrack. I think. Pretty sure. Which is probably us getting his double jump and air dash sooner, so. Yeah, yeah! Ha ha ha, yeah! Oh, that was too quick. Oh wow, that actually saved me, I think. Wait for it. But that'll get my rhythm back. Here we go. Yeah! Ha ha! Yeah, this air attack is oh god. Okay, I was wondering.
Ready.
Wake up! Oh, they started me here? That was nice of them. I almost, you know, thinking about it, I think on the last stream I mentioned that if you were new to Megaman, play 11 first, but this one might be a good one too. This one has a good amount of, like, difficulty that's fair. Like, it's hard. Like, it's, okay, it's not, like, super hard, but it's not super easy either. Like, you kinda, like, what you're watching is, like, experience and stuff, you know? But the whole point is, like, learning how to be good at a game is supposed to be, like, a journey, and then it depends. And then what makes a game good is if that journey is fun, and I think this journey is very fun. Especially when, if you don't like X, you play Zero, or vice versa. Oh my gosh, I can do this. Ugh, come on. Yep. There we go. Yeah, yeah, ha, ha, yeah, yeah, ha, ha, ha. Some people get annoyed by it. I love it. I love every time he says it. The voice actor they got, they, like, again, nailed the campiness. And then I'll do this part a lot better. Well, thought I was going to do a lot better. Oh, I did do a lot better. Just show up to the ride armor against the boss. Zero. It really is. It's really you. Why did you betray us? Answer me, Dragoon! I have no answer for you, my friend. Dragoon! Ooh, he Yamcha'd. He gone. Then Dragoon's death's always sad because he's like half a body. I wanted to defeat you. Then he appeared. He? Who? He told me to give me power if only I worked for a Rappler Force. What? I couldn't refuse the offer. Sorry, Zero. Dragoon! Ryujin! All of his moves are Japanese and I love it. Because I'm an anime weeb. Up and the special move button on the ground. A powerful attack. Sorry. Emergency, emergency. A powerful attack that burns enemies with flames. Some objects may be burned with this technique. It's the reason Zero is so great. And we'll get to that as we go to the jungle. He protects the secret weapon of the jungle. It is... Yeah, I get a terrible Megaman name. There might be worse ones. I think it's the worst. Sting Chameleon is up there too, now I think about it. Although, chameleons usually don't sting people, from what I recall, because their defense is about camouflage and shit, so why would they have a stinger? But again, at least it like shows what the chameleon's gonna do, you know? He stings people. It's weird. Web spider, like, spiders already, you know, they web things. Yeah, so you know there won't be any tanks, or there won't be any armor capsules and stuff. What is cool, though, is that in the later ones you can get X's armor with Zero, I believe, unless I'm misremembering. In which Dr. Light's like, I don't have anything for you. Sorry, man. You're cool and all, but... But I haven't had a chance to do a special move yet. Part's a little harder because I don't have the air dash like I did in the X run, but he'll get it eventually. It's all good. Yeah, yeah, yeah! I like that sound effect too. That one's obnoxious. Ladder animations. Zero. Ready! This character is too fun. Like, I love X. But if we're gonna do like a tier rating, I feel like playing X is like an A. Maybe even like a S. But Zero is like... he's almost like triple S. So here we go. So instead of selecting your special move, he doesn't use energy, you just do different commands. So for this one you hit up and special attack. And it's pretty much like X's. But you know, but it's Zeros. So like you can play both and understand that no matter what character you are, the fire ability will give you the will be an anti-air attack of some sort. And then just like X's, you can burst through. And the debris also hurts them, because, you know, robots catch fire. Ooh. Again, debris again. So the one thing with Zero, and I kind of mentioned this the last thing, is that the bosses are a lot harder with Zero because I think, man, is it 3 or 5? I'll count them again. I'm pretty sure it might even be 5 of them. The point is, a lot of the bosses don't have weaknesses against Zero, or Zero has no weakness against them. Ah, Zero! I've been expecting you! Spider! You work for Rebel Force? Yes, I lead a renegade unit now. There's still time! Call off the coup! No, I know where my royalties lie. Loyalties lie, yeah, it is. The main reason I got the dodge pattern you saw with X was because of the dodge pattern you have to do with Zero in order to even attack the guy, which I've been missing a lot already, but... Oh, I missed the dash. Ha, yeah! I can't believe I dodged that one. Oh, I did get the triple off. That time I hit him on purpose, so I want to get webbed, because I think you take less damage from it. One more hit. So definitely a lot longer than if you had the slash weapon. Oh, that thumbs up pose, it's too good. Raijin Geiji. Raijin Geiji. Lightning attack, effective against distant enemies. We don't need no save. We're good. Now we go to Spit Mushroom. He occupies the laboratory and will attack whoever visits there. It's an announcer. It's too good. He's too good. Ready! Ha 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 ha! I can never remember. I knew one of those just kept attacking forward and stuff. So I gotta be a little more cognitive when it comes to getting to that hard tank later. Yeah, I can't believe like some people are saying they don't like that about this game. Like, yeah. It just comes down to if you like the voice or not. Which, to be fair, is one of the main reasons people don't like Act 7. Is because of Axel's voice. Even though he's been in, like, done that voice in, like, good roles before and stuff, but we'll get to more of that when we do Act 7. Which I think will be in, like, either 4 or 3 weeks. Depends on how quick I can do 6. 6 takes a while. We might just split that into 2 weeks. But maybe I'll be better at it than I remember. Generous with the items tonight. So I think this one is a lot easier to kill as Zero compared to last time. But this is one of those bosses that I think is a great mini boss for people learning how to like discover patterns and come up with strategies that aren't used to these kind of games. But if you're watching this because you're a cheater, then this is how you do it. Ooh, that was a nice juicy one. And it did. Yeah, that time was a lot quicker than X, but I think X has a weakness you can use for it. I just didn't use it. Maybe it is the web spider one. Yeah, ha, ha! I gotta do this right. There we go. What? Easier than I remember it being. Means that when I was younger, I sucked at video games. Let's go! Yeah, again, I just love that quality of life of change, so you know when you've done a dash based on the color background behind you and stuff. Oh, I could have done that. In fact, I will do that. There we go. Looks pretty good. Alright, we're on Split Mushroom. This one is one where you actually do use the weakness. And it is still the lightning. You just have to time it a lot differently since you can only use it on the ground.
You made it this far. I'm impressed. You're interested in a real challenge?
Who's your commanding officer?
Never mind that. It's time to fight.
Four. Yeah, I usually wait till 4 mushrooms, then I just do it twice. And then he lands right on it. Guess technically I get more off if I like hit him. There we go. Yeah, I'll just remember to hit him more as he's doing it. If you don't hit him with his weakness, then he splits into 2, becomes like the Gemini fight. Then it's really annoying. Or Gemini Man fight from Mega Man 3. Which is a lot annoying because you have less space to maneuver and stuff. Koembu! With the correct timing, higher and further jumps are possible while airborne. Coincident may be activated while attacking in the air. So this gives him the double jump, which I'm going to save that. And now we go on to the Peacock. He lives in cyberspace and wants to destroy the network system. That's what he is, a cyber peacock. Ready. Yeah, he also, they don't mention it in the thing, but he gets this attack and this attack. Oh my god. You guys, if you've played Marvel, then the double jump. No air dash yet, but just having the double jump's already huge. So, the thing is, if you dash jump, you cannot double jump. So it will be a thing that matters. So this one, you don't need to get all 3 like you do with X. But you do need to get the final 2, which are the hard ones. So you might as well just get all 3. And it's nice we don't have to worry about energy consumption. Because Zero's busted! With that said, why does he drop energy capsules? Well, we'll get to that. The next one goes to the E-Tanker. Oh, shoot. Oh, I didn't attack in time. Not good. Man, that takes a lot of time out. Then I get it again. Man, I might lose this one. We might still be fine. Cutting it close. Cutting it real close. Okay, I barely made it. Woohoo! Ready! Now at the real level. Well, okay, it's the level, but you know. Oh, forgot they came out invincible. At this point, I have no idea how you're supposed to get through without taking damage. Maybe on the air dash you could do it. Now that I've timed it that way. Weird. It's just weird, okay? I don't know. Maybe I'll watch some run. But that's the thing, the speedrunners are going for speed, so it might be better that they take the damage, you know? It's just 2 different goals. I always played for survival as a kid. So, okay, it might be 3 bosses that don't have weaknesses, but this is one of the rare instances where a single weapon takes out 2 bosses. Which really hasn't happened for quite a while. I think there was maybe a box X that kind of did it, but like Boomer Kawanger against. I'm impressed you made it this far. But you can't beat me. Get ready. Oh, I love how he says "get ready." I'll get to that in a minute, but yeah, for some reason, use the fire on this one and on the Walrus guy. So. Remember, kids, the fire beats the internet. Like, if Twitter and Facebook go rogue, you know, arson. That's how we do it. It's the same pattern. So Peacock teleports exactly where you're at a given frame, but if you keep walking, then you won't be there when he materializes. Except for when he occasionally goes into the upper middle. Or it goes into the middle aerial positions. And again, it all comes from figuring it out and stuff. You can watch people do it too, but it's more rewarding if you figure it out on your own. Makes you a better gamer in the long run. Raku Ho-Ha! Giga attack button on the ground. The ultimate specials, you attack that channels all stored energy into this one blast. Use this move selectively as it consumes energy. Now we're at the Colonel fights. I've got a message for a rifle force! Zero, I'll be at the Memorial Hall. Be there. Don't go, Zero! Don't fight him! This is a matter of personal pride now! There's no avoiding it! I must go! Oh shit, there's a cutscene. I knew it was a cutscene, I'm just joshing you all.
What is he doing? Stop the shoot now.
Oh my god, I love it. So, my cousin was actually the one who introduced me to the Megaman X games. Because I was like console behind all the time. Whereas he was allowed to have whatever. He was allowed to have the console of the like current gen or whatever. So, I first played X1 at his house. And I first played X4 also at his house. And one of the things he'd always do is you just yell like "Rap Blood Force" anytime anyone would like just use the words "Ever Force" in the game, and it became a good meme. It's beautiful. So beat the peacock. Now we can go to the owl. But really, we could go to the walrus too. He left the space fortress to conquer the air. Ready. So this is what we got. Get ready! That's why I was laughing about the peacock. Peacock says get ready, and then you steal his... You not only steal his move, you steal his tagline. It's beautiful. So yeah, we get the... Pretty much, again, same thing as X. Oh. Not that part, though. Don't do that, guys. Don't. You want to do this. Well, okay, but not that either. Like, oh my gosh, he's so good. I don't know why I'm having so much problem with this. Whatever. He's like already almost dead. Well, I'll fix it right up here. Oh, nope, it's dead. Okay. I don't need no ride armor. He. Oh. Shows I haven't done this in a while without the armor. Like, look at this. He's just so good. Why is he so good? Just go get it. You don't even need to aim. You just run around and 360 blade everyone to death. Too good. Now, I think it's possible to get up there, but there's nothing up here to get, so it's kind of like, I guess I did it, but it's going to be hard to do, though, because I don't have an air dash. Oh, made it. Okay. Neat. I like how the easier one I just failed at. Oh, actually, I'm doing the wrong one here. I need to do... There we go. I kind of watched a speedrun the other day and found out that the mini-bosses do not have vulnerability frames, so any move that does multiple hits, like the fire uppercuts that X and Zero have, will do a lot. And I was completely wrong on the Buster. It turns out the other Buster is the better one for speedruns. So there is a reason to take it. I think the other one's better for if you don't know what you're doing. Which is, you know, 90% of the people playing this game. This one... Oh, I fucked that up. This one you want to hit him with Get Ready. And then try to hit him as he's out. Which I've already fucked up on. But at the same time, he's already taking a bunch of damage anyway, so... So yeah, here he's dead. I win. Everyone sucks. I'll be back. I'm gonna put my foot in my charger.
Takuka!
Enhanced Sea Saber, you can cut enemy bullets, I think is what it says. Or projectiles. Cut enemy energy shots. Oh, what was wrong with your saber? Does not help with any of the bosses. I think. So, now we go to the walrus. He protects the secret weapon, which is in the snow base. I assume is what it says, but you can't see because of his big body. We're gonna learn from our mistakes. Yeah, so now your sword is purple, because you know purple in every game means some sort of beam disruption.
What robot is that? So, you know, we had the buffalo earlier. I'll have to look at it later. I'm sure it's something. It's not like a bot.
It's not like one of the main bosses. Oh my gosh, double jumping is so good. Yeah, like, look at this movement. Like, all the X games have this in common, but this is what I really miss. This is why I wanted to make it an X9. Because you get the platforming aspect that you get in, like, Sonic and Mario and stuff. Well, okay, yeah, you get the platforming of Mario, the speed of Sonic, and then the shooting that you get in Mega Man. Because, you know, it is Mega Man. I'm gonna get this so I can have more energy tanks for later. But it's like, I just want all three again, and that's what this game especially has. I even get that a little bit in the other ones. Heck, even the slowest one, which is 7, you still feel it a little bit. Because, you know, Sonic Adventure was a little slower than, like, Sonic and Knuckles. Or it felt that way at first. They fixed it in the later ones, I think. I want that back. 11 was very fun to play, but after playing these X games again, I'm like, man, and maybe that's just a personal preference stuff. There's some people that like a Mega Man, not crap. There's people that like regular Mega Man over the X series. That was a good run. Screwed up on 2 of them. You betcha. Yeah, again, like, some people get annoyed by it. I love the voice. Hey! Ha ha! Yeah, yeah! Ha! Just, it's hype. It's just energy. It's the flair that a lot of games, I think, miss. Like, it's hard to do, too, because if this voice sucked, then it'd be awful. But the voice doesn't suck, so it's not awful. Wah! Even when he's like almost dead and he goes like, it's not over yet, and it's like, oh man, so good. It's so good. All the time. Did I miss it or is it up ahead? I might have missed it. Yes, but it's just right here though. I need to just remember that. Just ignore the top and just go bottom. So I always went top when I was a kid. I know that's what she said. That's not the point, Tater. Now you're watching this. And then he'll probably go, like, I didn't say anything. Like, I don't know, man. All of us, for those watching, I'm sure all of you have that one guy that always says that's what she said. Or know them, that person. And you're like, no, man, that's not what she said. The question is how many of you out there, which is probably rare, that actually had that girl that said that's what I said. And you're like, what the fuck? I like the design of this guy. I really like the design of this guy. What's that blonde kid up to? I don't have time for you, Junior. Hey, shut up and fight already. Oh, that does it. You going down. Hey. Something I saw the speedrunners do, which is kind of interesting, is the idea that he They try to uppercut him when he's on the other side, so he doesn't like travel on the ground as much. But I don't know if you need to do that, because like once you do this, so the thing is he only takes damage from one of the 3 shots. So you want to try to like make it the 3rd shot, which is a lot harder to time. Although I think there's a technique I forgot about. I think you can actually 1, 2 in one direction and then turn around and do 3. But you gotta be careful because the backswing of 2, as in the second hit, will hit him. I'm gonna practice that real quick. I don't remember if they did this in this game or if they added that in 5. I know they added it in one of the later ones. Kind of like an accidental thing. Haro Retsusan! Hold down with special move button while jumping. A dive attack effective against ground enemies. I'm gonna save. I don't really need to, but I'm going to. Yeah, so 2 left. And then the Sigma speeches. I love the description here. He destroyed the city and escaped to the sea. Like, what were we doing? He wrecked an entire city. Were we just, like, twirling our thumbs? Like, what? Columbus is under attack? Ah, that's alright, I'll live. Oh, Columbus is destroyed. Oh, huh. Whoops. I guess we better go kill him now. It's almost like the cops. Part of me wants to be political about this, but it's just an X3 stream, but I guess in short is, yes, cops are bastards, but I don't know about detectives and certain other units. Oh, I did it again. I fucked up. I thought I would remember. One of my buddies is the lead homicide detective of a suburb in Cincinnati, and the shit he sees people do to each other. That's why he doesn't trust anyone, and it's why he's so aggressive against people. You know, that's already minus all the, like, cop brainwashing he probably had while, like, learning to become a cop and stuff, but it's like, we need people like that. Which is why I'm not so sure about the abolish the police stuff, but, you know. Systems all gotta change anyway. And the truth is, most cops aren't handled for that training, and you'll become detective immediately. It takes you, like, half a decade, usually. You see those protégés in the cop shows, but that's not what I'm talking about here. Oh, I almost died there. That would have been embarrassing. I've died here before when it's like exploding because your health does go down and stuff. It's really sad. But enough about the politics stuff. We're here for X4. Yeah, I always love, and I mentioned during the X run, I love how you can, like, you fight the boss during this part. It's so cool. I kind of wish more games did that. The idea that the boss is attacking you during its own level. So otherwise it just feels dumb because it's like, what, they're just waiting at the end of the level? Like, why? Why didn't they come out and fight? Imagine Quickman coming out during the energy blasts and be like, huh, too bad, mofo. Oh, shit. I didn't realize I was that low off the ground. So one of the things about this game, too, is because I saw my cousin play it so many times, that actually started ingraining the idea of I don't like watching other people play games if I know I'm going to play them. And I'm kind of glad I've forgotten a bit how to do it. Because I'd watch him play so many times that I would actually, like, remember exactly when he did his jumps and when he did his, like, dash boost things to get, like, the optimal stuff. Like, that one I just remember from watching him do it, like, ages ago. Another one I did was, I watched my friend beat the very end boss of Super Metroid. And then when I played that game 5 years later, I struggled throughout the game because it was my first time playing. And then I get to the end, and I beat the boss without taking a single hit because I remembered how my friend did it. Because, like, I guess I'm just that obsessed with video games or something. So I try to avoid all spoilers, and I try to really wait till I forget how to play. I'm saying, so if he goes like, yeah! Arg, he's still after me! Enough already! We settle this now! Oh my gosh, he did the dash first. So this is a lot harder because, unlike the Crystal Tower, he doesn't, like, do an attack above him. Like, he kinda does, but it's not as tight. It's a lot tighter than the, and you have to be, like, on point, otherwise he gets the dive off. I just keep messing things up. I gotta be careful here. This is one of the harder bosses where even if you have the weakness, which I learned from watching the speedrun, too, that, yeah, so you kind of, like, double jump ahead of time. There we go. He's only going to do his attack when he's, like, barely on top of the surface of the water. So I think that's what I was messing up earlier. Because the runners don't like using this attack because you can't attack them at all during this, and you have to, like, wait. However, we are doing this the survival route. I'm not going to call it the casual route because I think there's another skill of a tryhard trying to beat this game without taking damage. And I think if you're not going to take damage, it's the route you would do is you would just do this to be safe on it. I took damage, but that's not the point here.
Do, 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 do. For those watching on Twitch, if you have not typed in the TheKiest stream ever, you can do so, and you will become a mod, because I make all my viewers mods.
Kind of for two reasons. Well, I'll read this first. Dash button while jumping may be executed in the air. Heineken Kuchen! I always like that because it reminds me of Heineken.
I
think the whole moderator thing's complete bull crap anyway. And I like the idea if everyone's a mod, then no one can do anything to each other. And then it just comes down to my power anyway. And I also like the idea that 100 mods can make 100 different moderation route rules or whatever, and then someone comes in and they just, like, can't follow any of them. Anyways, one level left. Slash beast. He defends the military train to protect the supply of goods. We're ready. As I mentioned in the X stream, train stages, they kind of have a weird place in my heart because we have a, shout-outs if you're watching this, Sever McFly, but since he's an advocate, dare I even say an expert of train stages, because they are kind of a cool thing. And it's one of those tropes that, you know, maybe some people get tired of, but you can do trains in all sorts of cool ways and stuff. You can do, like, the murder and the mystery train, like Paper Mario 1000 Year Door did a good job of. Even just do simple, like, hop to train while enemies try to destroy stuff. That's pretty neat, too. One thing I haven't seen often is the idea of train cars being different worlds themselves. So you go into one and it's, like, the ice train, and another one's, like, the volcano train or something. And you're like, but a volcano can't fit in a train. And I go, have you played a video game before? Things can fit in anything. What do you want? Hah Huuu! Yeah, yeah, ha ha! This part's a little trickier because we don't have the, you know, can't just shoot it with the Force Buster all the time. But we got this. I mean, I got hit a little bit there, but, you know, lightning shield covers you at the bottom, and then you do whatever you want to the mid-section stuff. Or not lightning shield, the spike or whatever. I don't know the Japanese name. I'm sorry, I'm ignorant. What are you gonna do? Ah! Cancel me! No! Don't do it! I only have 4 viewers! No! Woo! Oh wow, he did the broken ability. The broken ability on the mech guys is to like jump attack. So you need this for the heart piece, which is up ahead. I always call it a heart piece because I played Zelda first, I guess. Actually, I gotta think about that. Did I play Zelda before I played Megaman? I'm not sure. So I didn't own both of them, but one of my friends back in the day, he owned both Mega Man 2 and The Legend of Zelda. And pretty much whenever I'd be at his house, I'd play those or borrow them. But I think I beat Zelda first, but played Mega Man 2 before I beat Zelda. And I thought Mega Man 2 was great, and I didn't think it was as good as Zelda, but then when I got Mega Man 3 on my own, that's when I thought, like, okay, I might like Mega Man better than Zelda. But then A Link to the Past came out, and then I like A Link to the Past better than, like, I think all the Mega Mans. Which, you know, at this point, you're comparing, like, 120% to 121%. It's like... I mean, I'm streaming this for crying out loud. I think I've beaten this game more than A Link to the Past, now that I think about it, even though it's quicker to beat this one, but... At the same time, well, okay, I shouldn't say that. I have owned every version of A Link to the Past, not by choice. And I've owned, I think, every version of Mega Man X4, except for the newest, like, PS4 collection, if that's even a thing. Yes, it is a thing. The Switch version, my bad. Which people say don't like because it, like, lags on them and stuff, but this plays extremely well. Like, it's so good. This is one of the bosses where I don't think Zero has a weakness. Like, he has an attack he can do, but I don't think it actually, like, weakens him. So you have to fight this guy legit. Oh my god, he crushed it. You dare to attack my unit? I'm gonna enjoy fighting you. No retort from Zero. Because, like, he can... Oh, I suck at it, though. No, the slash I'm thinking about is the one he gets. Wait, no, it's not. Huh, I actually don't remember how to do the move. It's the move you just got from Stingray, though. Let's look. No, it won't even tell me how to do it. It's that high-end, the Haiken one. I'm gonna get this move to work before I do anything. I don't know. I'm not getting it to work. So this is... Sometimes he just growls at you the whole time, and I think this is a PS2 only thing, because he did not do this nearly as much in the PS1 version. Well, this is like a Mandela effect. I have to practice that move now, because I don't know how to do it. I thought it was like, while you're dashing, hit the special move, but I was doing that, it wasn't coming out. So maybe it's at the, like, the end of the dash? Whatever. It doesn't even weaken him anyway. It's supposed to, but I don't think it does. Shapuda! I think this is another C-Sword upgrade. Okay, no, this is the one that's dashing, but what's the other one? Yeah, the Stingray guy gives you a ability, and I don't... Oh, no, he gives you the air dash. That's what it is. Okay, yeah, he gives you air dash. Rebel forces at the space harbor! I have to go! No, please, wait, Zero! I don't want to see you two fight! Someone has to stop your brother! I'm leaving! What are we...
An hour in with cutscenes?
Yeah, we're about on pace. Alright, so you do dash and that move. And I think you can do, like, combo off of it, too, but... God, this move sucks. Yes, okay, so... The Mantis gives you the air dash, but I thought you already had the air dash, so I'm like... I'm gonna have to just read all those again. Maybe it says on here. Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that we just kind of dive in and swing our sword all the time, and the people can't do anything about it. You just become a whirlwind of death. And it's gorgeous. I like ladders. It's slower, but, you know, the devs wasted the time to put in ladders to begin with. Even though it's a game you can wall jump. But it's okay, because, you know, ladders look cool, I guess. I think in the X games in general, they just start giving Zero the air dash to start off with. They might even do it in the other games. We'll talk about that when we get to it. Now at the Colonel. Oh my god. I don't want to fight. Step back. I'm sorry. I can't let you through. Iris will be sad if she loses you. Don't be so presumptuous, Zero. Save it until after you've defeated me. A cool tidbit I learned from the runners is that the RNG patterns that the guys do are all based on what their starting line is, which is pretty cool actually. I like little designers like that. And I kind of like that he doesn't have weaknesses, and maybe he does, and I just don't know what they are, but... Because then it actually feels like you're doing a sword fight. It's one of those weird instances of where, like... You know, you make the game harder, but then you make it more immersive. Got him. Impressive, Zero, but it's too late. What? Rebel Force have left for space. Even if I persist, Rebel Force lives. Colonel! Zero, to Iris that her brother died happily. Goodbye, Zero. Colonel! This game's so good. And then he gone. They've left for outer space, scrambled all Maverick hunters. Iris! Where are you, Iris? She left with them? No! Maverick hunters, scramble. I'm on my way! Don't do this to me, Iris. The final weapon. Ready! Okay, so 2 levels left. Oh boy. That actually kind of hurt. How much energy do I got? Yeah, I don't even have all my tanks filled. But who cares? I like how I went backwards a bit, and thus the lasers couldn't do their thing. Having an air dash after the jump is pretty good. Iris! So, you fought with my brother! I'm sorry. Then everything is over! Wait, Iris! Listen to me! Goodbye, Zero! Iris! This part's kind of fucked up. Yeah, I said it. I think the weakness is fire. I can never really remember. I always did it because it was in the air, and then you could, like, kind of defend yourself as you fall. But then you have to watch for this attack. Like, I'll probably have to use a E-tank in a minute. Alright, now we'll use it. Oh yeah, we're full. That boss gave me a headache as a kid. Because you really gotta, like, think about when you're doing your moves and when you're safe and timing the crystal and all that stuff. This is a legendary cutscene. love it. It's just Oscar worthy. Holy crap. What am I fighting for? This game is so good. Holy crap. And then you go into, yeah, ha, 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 yeah. Get ready, ha, ha, ha. Let's just play around with this. Oh my god, it's just all of it. All of it. It's just too good. Alright, so we'll go the higher route because I prefer this route with Zero anyway because he's got a double jump. It's Independence Day. Man, that laser takes forever. Oh jeez. Oh, it actually hits you twice in there. I thought you had enough invincibility to get through. Man, I should have just done that route as X. That one's it's a lot easier. Holy cow. It's not even anything like better below anyway, so. This boss is a pain. I kind of wish I went back and grinded for more E-Tank power. But here we are. Gotta see if 2020 me can do this. General! Many died because of you! Those lives are on your conscience! Independence always has a high... Wait, hold on. Creators. Independence always has a... No, that's still not right. Here at Rebel Force, Independence always has a high price. What about Iris? Did you forget about her? I have no regrets. Come on, Zero. Oh, I should have based off this one. Show me your true power. Because, like, he's up there. His whole body's armor, so you gotta, like, do this, dodge that, and then you get, like, an attack, and then maybe a second attack, and then maybe a third attack. And then you rinse and repeat. And Zero sucks against bosses. You know, last time, I just shouted him from the wall and stuff. But the one cool thing is that if he does it, which it looks like he is this time, you can, like, dash, do that attack, and kind of, like, get that out going. I don't know if the patterns change because you're Zero instead of X. Honestly, don't know. Kind of looking like it, though. Based on a 2-game sample. Okay, we got the lucky one again. Sometimes we'll shoot the top fist a lot higher, and then you can't do crap. Probably could have gone up there again if I was ambitious enough. But I don't have a lot of... I don't have any tanks, so I don't want to be that ambitious. Go low again. He does. Okay, cool. Alright, there we go. Probably should have just been ambitious. I didn't realize I had like half health left. He looks broke. What is this? What's happened? No, this weapon can't be working. General, what's wrong? Someone else is controlling it. Then Earth's in great danger. It must be stopped. I'll handle this. Alright, final level. And if I'm able to, I'm going to kind of somewhat grind if it lets me. Sigma is actually kind of tricky with Zero. I kind of want to be at like full energy. If there's a means to even do so. Is that the best way to do this? Is to just keep dying here and getting both? It might be. Yeah, let's do it. How much does that fill up? So probably like... So I want at least... Second one will give you a full tank, a full one like that too. But this is quicker. It looks stupid, but it's quicker. Intentional deaths. Just keep crashing into stuff over and over and over again. Ready! What are we at? Yeah, so I might as well just wrap up the continue with this, and I'll have enough.
Ready.
Saving because of that. Actually, I don't remember if it saves energy in the PlayStation 2 version. I know that the original it did not, but maybe this one it does. I don't know. Ready! Where are we at? Probably like, yeah, so we'll have full. We'll have full by the time we get to Sigma. And just right now, actually. Right? Right. Not full weapon tanks, because, you know, that's so tragic. And what's cool is you don't have to, like, prime yourself like X. You just go in, because Zero has all his moves. Like, this is Peacock. Could be the Walrus, though. Ha! Guess was right. I love it. To the right, to the right, to the right. To the left, to the left, to the left. To the right, to the right, to the right. To the left, to the left, to the left. To the right, to the right, to the... Yeah, and so on. You guys get it. Or you don't. I'll just keep going. To the right, to the right, to the right. Up. To the left, to the left, to the... Up. To the right, to the right, to the... Uh-oh. To the right, to the right. Stop that. Flawless victory. He... Yeah, yeah! Ha 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 ha! Web spider. So now it's a lot easier because he got double jump. Oh, if you mess it up, it's not easier though. But you definitely get 3 hits off. Uh-oh. No, I'm fine. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. We're good. We're good. We're good. This fight's a little hard. No mech rider this time, and he also does not have a weakness. But you can maneuver better. Oh, I didn't realize you could kill the projectiles with that. Makes sense, because you got the, what's it called, ability. But yeah, definitely a harder fight than the X one. Oh my gosh, my eye. With the, like 118? Okay. And then again, someone peed in the water. Ah, nuts. Okay, we got lucky though. Yeah! Yeah! All together now. It's too funny. One more hit does it. Maybe two. I think it's one. There it is. Yeah, it's not over yet. I don't know why the teleport takes so long, unless it's like using that to load, which it might be. That'd be fair. Let's go. Man, he might not have the same range as the regular. Got him. I'm gonna get health. Yeah, so Slash Beast, Dragoon, Web Spider. Who else? Who else doesn't have a weakness? I once had a fight against this guy where he just growled the entire time, which is exactly what he's doing right now. Yeah, so Beast, Dragoon, Web. Is that it? Maybe it is just three, though. Forgot to keep track, even though I said I was going to. Alright, Peacock does, Owl does, Frost does, Ray does, Mushroom does, so that's five. Okay, so there's three versus five. And this guy has a weakness, but does he really, though? Oh my god, the salute. Oh, lame, he just flew away. Okay, I actually got it. Oh, I hit him. Ow. Yeah, so he actually takes damage based off of... I kind of got lucky he did that pattern as opposed to like the lunge attack one. Lunge attack one would have killed me. Next is the Walrus. I will not use an E-Tank for. Shouldn't need one either, but any day. The final of the 8. Up next is one of the coolest cutscenes ever. Like, not right now, but, you know, soon. Good work, Zero. You're Sigma, so it was you. Yes, simply brilliant. You even defeated the Colonel and Iris. You made it. You made me do it. No, you wanted to destroy them. Allow me to remind you that I was once the leader of the Maverick Hunters. Sick flashback. That's so good. Ooh, the pipe. Ooh. Dang. Zero, you are a maverick. I like how he says that, like, he just watched it with us. What's your point? Are you that surprised? Ah, Zero, you're most impressive. Sigma, I will defeat you. Yeah, it literally, it started him telling Zero what was going on, and then it felt like Sigma was watching the cutscene. I don't know. Still fun, though. The game's camp, but it's fun.
Are you ready for your final journey?
Yeah. Hey. One more should do it. I mean, not really. I've been waiting for you, Zero. It's time for us to settle this. You can see I have a lot more practice with. Did I hit the bottom? Shit. You want to have him hit the wall every time, I think. Because it just takes too long. Alright, now the hard part's coming up. As you've noticed, he doesn't really have that many weaknesses against Sigma, so yeah. Kind of does against one of the forms, but they gave me some energy though, you know? Some. Ah, you're finished, Zero! Iris is waiting for you! But you also don't have to fight any of them. This one's definitely the easier form. And there might even be an easier way to do this, too. But it's about the same damage, so it's like, whatever. I'm getting lucky with the blues. This part's the pain. Oh, shoot. Alright, gotta use it. One more. Yeah, so that's the easy one. Oh, I can't believe I don't know how to do it again. Oh, I died. Shoot. I read the comment. No. Yeah, this part's hard. Definitely a hard part. I can do it, though. I just need to pay attention. And this is during the X run too. I like looked away for a split second. I thought I had one more hit left when I had no hits left. Oh, it ain't your fault. It's up to the streamer to do it, you know, get used to this shit. But I'll just do the first two parts without taking any damage this time. As opposed to taking some damage like last time. Oh, I already messed up. Oh, I was too close to him that time? I got a little cocky there. Didn't need to have him hit the ground there. Then I just have to pay attention to my life, and that'll be good. How much do I have, anyway? Okay, sliver of 1. So I'll probably use that, like, ASAP. Ah, wrong angle. You can do that without getting hit. Hit it again. I know there's a way to do it without getting hit by him. That was good. Only got hit twice there. Just so I don't forget. Twice? Aw, lame. I got all blues last time, which was nice. Oh, I killed that one first. That's crazy. One more. And done. What's so funny? This weapon is aimed at Earth. No one can stop it. No! Ha ha ha! Goodbye, Zero. Boom! I'm gonna use the E-Tank. General! Zero, I was wrong. Sigma, he blinded me to the truth. It's okay! Rest! With my body, I can stop the weapon. But then you'll... It's over for this soldier. Farewell. General! Aw. Damn, that's deep. That concludes Mega Man X4. We'll chill through the credits. So yeah, definitely my favorite X game. Reason why I'm playing it through twice, even though some of the other games have different paths depending on who you start with or if you do certain events and stuff. Those will all just do the one time. And the rest of the game's going to rely kind of more on that space station in the background too, or the rest of the PlayStation 1 trilogy. So they'll have like points to them and stuff. Next weekend I'll do X5. I'm not sure how many sessions it'll take. Maybe 2, maybe 3. I'm a lot rustier in that one and 6. Just because I think recently I tried to get better at the Super Nintendo ones. And when I say recently, I mean like within the last 7 years or something. I've beaten them all twice, but it's just about figuring it out again. This one I've definitely beaten like, this might be my like 10th at least. Last count after like 8. But probably the best X game to get into if you're new to the series. I don't know what you can play it on besides Switch, and that might be laggy as hell. I'm not really sure. But definitely, like I said, my favorite. Bosses are fun, levels are fun. Music's good, not great, but good. There's songs in here that do get stuck in my head all the time from it and stuff. But not enough to where I can, like, remember every song that's in the game, like Mega Man 2 or Mega Man 3. Or even X1. Or that might be because I played X1 the most out of any of them. Hard to say on that, though, so. Fun stuff. Zero is amazing. And they kind of alternate. Like, I think X is better in the next one, and Zero is better in the next one. Well, Zero is better in the 7th one, and maybe the 8th one, but... No, I take it back. They're about even in 8. Come out with 9, Capcom. Do it. Trying to think if there's anything else about this game I wanted to mention. I don't think so. Very good, though. And like T-Flex was saying, it's like not... There's hard parts to this game. It's like... But they scale it well enough. Like, the parts that are easy are meant to be easy. The parts that are hard are meant to be hard. There's no, like, you're thrown into the fire like some of the old school Mega Mans. And it's not super easy like some of the newer games that are trying to become games like this, because they feel they have to be more accessible. The battle has ended, but for some reason, Zero's memories of the past continue to haunt him. As a hunter, it is his destiny to go after those Mavericks. At the same time, he knows that it is his destiny to defeat his friend one day. 2 different people, 2 different fates. In the future, Zero's decision will lead 2 great hunters to tragedy. The future is coming. Dun 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 dun! I can see some people being ticked because the end of X3 made it sound like that they were going to fight in this one, but they didn't. So yeah, that concludes Mega Man X4.
Until next time.